Hello there. This is going to be a love reading, I think. A general reading. Let's just call it a general reading for all signs, okay? I've had a really long day already and it's like barely even lunchtime. So I'm hanging by a thread here. I'm on fumes today, okay? But I am here, gotta go to work, do my job. And so we are going to feel out what the energy is. I was just drawn to the Intuit Oracle, instead of an Intuit Oracle. I was drawn to the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's see what's happening. My life is not as together as it seems. I wish I could share my good news with you. You were the best thing in my life. I replay our conversations over and over. We will be together again. Oh, my lordy. Oh my God. It's like a declaration. It's like someone here is putting that out into the ethers. They're manifesting it. They're visualizing it. It's like this is their conviction. This is their it's almost like their decree. We will be together again. Someone's hell-bent on that. I think it's because they've had this realization that you were the best thing in their life. Sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone, and it's giving exactly that. Okay, we know that the two of you are either not in communication or not in good graces because you have, I wish I could share my good news with you. There's no like open door. They feel like maybe if they were to contact you now, you would be like ill. My life is not as together as it seems. A facade. Playing the role that everything's okay, everything's fine, everything's good. But it hasn't been. You might think that they're perfectly happy with this no communication. But I don't think that's the case. I think that's what that is about. My life is not as together as it seems. It's you're assuming, because it's what it's giving, and they just don't give a fuck. That they don't care, they don't miss you, they don't think about you, but that's where you're wrong. I play our conversations over and over. I replay our conversations over and over. It's like they can't stop thinking about you. We both know I am not the one for you. I know that I crossed the line with you. They feel like they may have screwed it up. Okay? Just plain and fucking simple. They probably did by it's like dropping the ball. They didn't capitalize. Your bottom of the deck, you have a hide behind material things, and that can be someone who's a workaholic, someone who is more comfortable being surrounded by material things versus people. See my throat every time I've been channeling this week. I'm fine all day. The second I sit down to channel, it's like something's got to come out. The throat chakra is agitated. The throat chakra is activated. There's something that they need to say. There's something that they need to say. Spirit, tell us what it is they need to say. Holy shit. Oh my God, look at those two cards, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. They miss you, right? That's the thing. They regret this. Five of Cups is pure, total fucking regret. They know they fucked up. I know I messed everything up. I messed everything up because I didn't come forward. I didn't take action. I didn't tell you. I didn't let you know. I watched you. I pined for you. I loved you from afar in secret, but I didn't come forward. They feel like it's a missed opportunity. Number one. We also have the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune because communication is coming. There's going to be a shift. The wheel is turning. You can see it out there in the world. Everything is shifting. It's absolute chaos right now in the United States. everything is shifting. There's like this unearthing is the best way to put it, of everything. Everything is kind of, everything right now, what's the temperature, what's the climate? The shit hitting the fan. There's just so much fucking chaos right now. And this is karmic shit too, right? So Wheel of Fortune symbolizes the good stuff, destiny, fate, fortune, and luck. But it also symbolizes a turning point, sudden change, okay? Now, it can be money for some of you, but with these two cards here, it's like they feel like they missed their chance. It's a missed opportunity. Remember, they think about you constantly. And it's like, how do I fix this? How do I remedy this? They don't know how to remedy this. Temperance, it could be Sagittarius energy, but that is also alchemy and patience. Nah, see, they sat in a friend zone. Page of Cups. Eight of Swords. This person was overthinking it too much. You know, instead of just saying the words that they wanted to say and let it come out organically, they gagged themselves and they held back and then sat there and overthought it over and over and over and over and over. And love is a motherfucker, but love is also a phenomenon. We don't know why sometimes two people are drawn together when they typically wouldn't appear on paper to be a perfect match, but they are. They're total polar opposites. Opposites attract. It's like they were overthinking the dynamic. Well, what am I going to do? Tell them I like them, but we're friends. Well, how's this going to affect us because we work together? It's like the overthinking part is what got them. And you guys have been stuck in the friend zone, and it feels to me like this feminine, she walked away. Again, the no communication. Six of Pentacles, Strength, and the Three of Cups. That Three of Cups comes out every goddamn day, no matter what deck I fucking touch. I mean, the Three of Cups is celebrations, and it's joy, and it can also be reconciliation. We will be together again. It's a decree. It's going to be their mission. This is not someone who deserves to never ever be spoken to again. I don't feel like this is someone who is an absolute terrible fucking option. I don't think that. I think they're a great option. It's just they weren't ready. And they weren't brave and fucking courageous, right? That's what strength is. It's, you know, you can see the feminine here. She just kind of went right up and pet the beast. You know, and the beast was like, hi? What the fuck? Beauty and the Beast. It's very Beauty and the Beast. It's very Belle and fucking Beast. This tale as old as time. It's a masculine being caught off guard and then fumbling his words and then shutting down and then being scared and nervous and swelling with emotions. And you can only sit quiet and swell with your emotions for so long, because after a while, what ends up happening here? What ends up happening here is we start to explode, right? It's a pot of boiling water. It's like a volcano. How long before the eruption? And it's like the chaos in the world right now, specifically here in the United States. I must stress that. This is almost pushing people to sort of look at things and go, bruh, the sky is falling. There is chaos outside. Shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This shit is bananas. It really is. It's like not even fucking funny or joking. Right? Every day you wake up, you're like, this is a goddamn fucking nightmare. And imagine that energy is putting a person in a position to say, fucking life is short. And like, We don't know how this is gonna fucking go. We don't even know what tomorrow is gonna be like at this point. Every day, something new, every day. And it's like triggering something in them to be like, what am I doing? Right? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I used to love watching The Walking Dead. I was like, in The Walking Dead, like, do you want to have a zombie apocalypse and be alone? Or would you rather be going through a zombie apocalypse with your loved ones by your side and the love of your fucking life? And this is why it's so important to pick a person who is not afraid of war, okay? A person who is self-sufficient, a person who is resourceful, someone kind and empathetic, because it is spiritual war. But when you think about it, I mean, there's all these different types of wars that could be a possibility in any goddamn second. And this masculine has to be of those qualities. He must be a leader. And he hasn't been a leader right now because in this connection, he has been hiding in fear. It has not been reciprocated. That Six of Pentacles there indicates a lack thereof it. It hasn't been. He regrets that he didn't speak to you the way he should have spoken to you, that he didn't put in effort the way he should have. It was like something shifts. The Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, where's the card? Where's the card? Where'd it go? We will be together again? Did I make that up? Did I only see this card in my head, or did this card actually fucking come out in this reading? It's weird. I have like weird deja vu, which is so strange because I remember all the other cards. I don't remember this one. Okay, so if it came out, here it is again. If it didn't come out, this is what I saw in my fucking head. Now, they're hell-bent on this. This is a decree. We will be together again. Period. 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 There is no but in their mind. No, there, I can feel it. There isn't. There's like this hyper focus on this, right? Now, first of all, getting back in your good graces for some of you. How are they going to get back into your good graces? How are they going to extend an olive branch? What are they going to say? Should they ask you out? Should they only first check to see how you're doing and take your temperature? It's like they're all over the fucking place here. But they can't stop thinking about you. The Devil, it's addiction, it's obsession. And it's like this devil inside of them has told them to stay away and be fearful and like don't commit and run and hide. But that devil's not winning anymore because this other devil is winning inside of them. And that's the devil of, I want you. It's like they have to say this. It has to come out. The eruption is coming. It's like a confession, sure. But you can see that. Look at that. Six of Pentacles again, two different decks. Because it wasn't reciprocated. Whatever effort you put into this connection, they did not do the same. They half-assed it. They sat in fear. They looked at their phone and saw you and then like just avoided. They were an avoidant. And what happens with avoidance is once they avoid something that they really want, not the things they don't want, when you avoid the things you really want as an avoidant, it becomes the thing that you're going to start eventually craving the most. It becomes an obsession. And don't ask me why that works, but it does. And it's because of the lack thereof it. You ever heard, right, the saying, people always want what they can't have. And it's like there was an ending here or some kind of a pause or like a stalemate. And maybe you stop fucking with them. That's the best way, is to just give them what they want. You don't want to commit? Bitch, bye. The sky's falling, okay? Life is too goddamn short to be unhappy and to be sad and to be bitter. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want to sit in a place of confusion. This is the feminine's thought. I refuse. I refuse to be unhappy. I'm not going to connect with a person who's like a wet rag. Okay? The couch has more personality than you right now because you've just shut down. You're holding back. And I'm not going to keep fucking with you like that. Okay? Now, this means that when they finally come through with it, because it's going to be an eruption, it's going to be an explosion, it's going to be like word vomit, okay? Four of Cups. There he comes in, sneaking right back in. Yeah, when you least expect it. Here he comes, sneaking right the fuck back in. There he is, putting that cup in right here. So you just gonna wake up one day and look at your phone and be all, what the, what? She looks sad because of the weight of the goddamn world, and then the weight of your own fucking universe and world. On top of which, this is a person that you're like, listen, you don't like me, motherfucker, scram. Get the fuck out of my face. Cool. I thought it was, but it ain't, so cool. Bye. Right? And so imagine this is how the feminine's feeling. She's done. She's given up. And that's when it always fucking happens. When you let it go. And she didn't let it go and go do splits in the fucking air. She lays in her bed at night and thinks about this masculine because there's a soul fucking connection here. There's a connection that goes beyond bodies. This is in every dimension, in every lifetime, in every life form. You find each other. And remember when I was doing a couple of the readings recently, the past few days, Outlander's intro kept coming up. And then, you know, the whole time travel thing, and then, you know, white witch energy. And I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. So I decided really late last night to start watching it again from the beginning. And my eyeballs were like this, okay? Because just like Practical Magic I talked about recently, I rewatched. And all these things in there I missed the first time. And so now rewatching Outlander, and I haven't seen the last 2 seasons of Outlander. That's when I stopped. Because I become obsessed, and then like, I'm the type of person, I'm going to blow through a series because I'll stay up till like the sun is coming up the next morning. This is how I am with reading books too. Like if I don't really like buckle down and discipline myself as an Aquarian with a Capricorn moon and a Venus in Aquarius, I get like obsessed with things, right? We get hyper fixated. And so, you know, I'm just kind of like trying not to let that happen this go around. But there's a reason they're telling me to watch it. They don't tell me to watch it like that on purpose. I mean, by accident. Do you know what I mean? I will find you. I always do. Oh my God. The Chariot. This could be a trip. This could be someone moving. But it's an arrival. Something's coming in. Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at her. Suited up to fight this spiritual war. If you're a light worker, that's your job. And if you say you're a light worker and you say, well, I'm not meant to do that, then you're not a light worker. Maybe you could have pulled that shit in 5 years ago, even last week, maybe. Not now, right? You can actually see she looks like Joan of Arc, speaking her truth, right? And it also looks like she's knighting someone. Every single time this card comes out, you guys hear me say that it looks like she's knighting someone. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this upcoming full moon, which is going to be this Thursday, okay? Apparently, it's going to be in Capricorn. I didn't check that for myself, but I was talking to a friend last night, and she said it was going to be in Capricorn. Now, I told you guys in the previous reading a few days ago, they kept saying, oh, no, something about a full moon in July is very important. Very important. So remember I asked you guys, well, what is it? What is it? Which moon is this? The buck moon. I want to talk about Capricorn. If this full moon is going to be in Capricorn, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. I know this. I have a Capricorn moon, right? So Saturn is who? Lord of karma, daddy of karma, if you will. It's karmic justice. And also Saturn is that type of a stern, strict teacher. Saturn is a teacher. What did you learn? What did you learn? Right? Number one, that's what Saturn is, it's a teacher. What did you learn? Saturn doesn't care what you say. I've always told you this for years. Saturn gives a fuck about what you do, how you're acting, how you're living. Did you adjust after you learned your mistakes, or do you still make the same mistakes but then run your map and say you learned your lesson? Saturn is watching all of those things. Again, it's lessons, it's karma. Now, I want to take this a step further where, I don't know when it was, sometime last year, maybe the year before, they kept channeling to me about Sumerians, right? And, you know, the Anunnaki is connected to the Sumerians. But also, I went down a rabbit hole, I can't remember when, that was more recent, maybe 6 months ago, 3 months ago, I can't recall, where I found out that the Anunnakis, the Sumerians, right, they used to think of Saturn as the planet of luck and expansion. And every single thing that Jupiter is known for today is what they believed Saturn was. But here's the big thing that I'm trying to get at here. They believed that Saturn was the kingmaker. The kingmaker. And when I tell you, that feels just about right, because it would be a king at the bare minimal that would be required to go to war with. See, what happens is a king is created. Well, king is destined to be king, right? It's like King Arthur. He's destined. It's their soul path. This is fated. They become king. Now they must become emperor, god of war. Because, I mean, look around you. You can continue to be blind. And God, I just cackle at all of the freaking uneducated comments that you guys leave. And it's always the most. You ever notice this? And I saw a quote about this years ago. I don't know if it was Albert Einstein or someone said that, like, the most uneducated, unintelligent people are always the most confident and the most loud. And I read some of the comments, and of course, obviously, you know me, I delete them and I freaking, you can block people on YouTube, but you can hide user from channel. And again, you may want to embarrass yourself like that and not have any self-awareness, because it's exactly what you're doing. You're embarrassing yourself. When I tell you something, I don't need you to come on here and debate me, because I'm not coming here publicly to say, hey guys, I'm giving my opinion so that you can debate me. I give my opinion because it's my opinion and it's my point of view, and I don't give a fuck what yours is. Dead ass, okay? You may start your own channel to go in and give your views and opinions. Unless I motherfucking ask for it, I don't give a fuck, okay? Now, you're gonna keep running your map until you realize what we're saying is the truth. The truth is the truth. A fact is a fact. No matter how much you try and twist it around or try to keep saying it's not, it doesn't erase the fact that it is. It's just like, and again, it's like self-awareness. It could never be me to do that. So I want to let you guys know yet again, all of us see those comments and all of us think the same thing. You're not showing it to us like, hey, I'm giving you the holy grail of, it's not knowledgeable. It's not entertaining. And it's just showing us where your intellect is, okay? Now, I'm going to move on to the next deck and we're going to get into extended after this. I just want to get a few cards, okay? Let me do a few from, let's do C'est la vie. Why not? Why not? Release. You let this motherfucker go. Yes, you did. You said, you know what, universe? Then it's not them. They don't want it. They don't want it to be them. And I'm not going to force them to be it. See, that's the higher vibration of a feminine. She's queen. She's empress. She's divine feminine. She knows what she deserves. And she says, I'm not going to make nobody stay here. I'm not going to convince nobody. And furthermore, this is the point. We don't like nobody. Okay, this is the higher your vibration gets, you don't like nobody. Now, unless you're a certain sign, there are some signs like Aquas, there's other signs too. We don't like nobody. So when we like somebody, it is goddamn rare. And it is shocking, okay? But that's my point here, is that she doesn't like anybody. And when she does, it's boom, it's fire. It's like life-changing, because she can feel it's either attraction or soul connection. We've already been through the lessons of it's just soul connection. It's just attraction, physical attraction. I fucks with them. I think they're fun. I like their characteristics. I think they're attractive, and we got a vibe. But a vibe doesn't mean it's a soul connection. Do you know what I mean? So she felt like she met a person that she had a soul connection with, and it didn't play out the way that she had hoped it would. So she let the motherfucker go. Okay? She let the motherfucker go. She released them. And the second that she released them, it triggered something in them. Sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. I love it. Because that's the outlook, isn't it? Sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. So goodbye. Okay? See you in Neverary, bitch. Here we go with the secret admirer again. Because they are watching you. Okay? Because they like you. Because they feel something. It may even be deeper for some of you. They may feel like they're in love with you, okay? They cannot take their eyes off of you, but there's a but. They didn't do a goddamn thing about it. Now let's get into your extended. Should you wish to rent it, keep in mind I'm gonna be using the Sexual Tarot Magic deck, okay? If you wanna rent it, go to the comment section below. I will pin the link in one of the comments. Also, don't forget to follow me on my second vlog channel, Missy in Wonderland. That link will also be in the comment section below. I love it when you guys migrate over there and leave comments, because I just love to see, because I recognize some of your names. And so I just love that. And I first of all love when people take the time to comment. So to all of you guys that comment on these videos, I try to read every comment usually, but things have been really hectic for me. And so I haven't had that luxury to do it yet, but I will be reading through all your comments, okay, here on all these videos. I will. I'm going to make time to do that either today or tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the extended. Love you. Bye.